Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Zog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom 2 War of the Chosen featuring, we're excited about it, Long War of the Chosen. We're back with a neutralized target mission, which basically means we have the option to knock him out and carry him out or kill the guy. Either way is considered a success for us. We're back to an extremely light mission. And we are ready to have, or we have the enemy readiness down to vulnerable. Okay, the squad we're going in with, let's take a quick peek, and it is the Star Trek team we've used to success before. We have Worf as our technical, Wesley Brain Trust Crusher as our gunner, Data is the sharpshooter, Reginald Barclay is our ranger, and Guinan is an assault for us. So I think it's a well-balanced, hopefully, team that can get in there and get it done for us. We've had success with them before. Let's get on in there.
For some time now, the Resistance has been tracking a VIP known for working with the aliens, and they finally narrowed the target to a quadrant in this area. They've asked us to move in and deal with this person once and for all. As always, we'll need to eliminate any hostile forces protecting the package to secure the area. Capture the target if possible. Use force if necessary.
All right, looks like we're heading into downtown Ottawa for Operation Senseless Key. Let's get in there and see how this city is laid out for us.
Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
So I got a ground level evac site in the back. We're going to need to find out exactly where our VIP target is located. Plenty of potential for high ground, it would appear. And as usual, Advent makes some nice and pretty cities, don't they? At least on the surface. Let's see. Now where exactly is this prisoner located? It's in this building, right? And our evac zone is right behind it. So we just got to get down in the building back here. So let's see. It looks like we're near the edge of the map over on this side. And so I think our best choice of action is to see if we can't get the high ground on this building and ride that building up to where we need to go. See how that works for us. It might be we can either go in on ground level or climb back up on this roof and maybe drop down the interior, depending on, of course, it always depends on where the enemy is located and how they are positioned to guard that VIP. Guinan, we are going to use you. We don't have a shinobi this time. We're going to use you as our lead scout, since you at least have running gun and lightning reflexes to get you out of any sticky position. So let's start it off right here.
You see?
Well, we got the little drones working today. So that kind of prevents my initial move that I would like to do, and that is to get up on the roof. So what we'll do is, excuse me, we'll move a little closer and then figure out how we need to react, depending on what that drone does. That would be unkind of the drone to force us to have to expose ourselves sooner than we would like. Yeah, I think we're just going to run you up here, Data, as our sharpshooter will get you near the roof. Ideally, you are the one I really want to get on the roof as soonest, just to get that death from above perk available to us. And everybody else, we're just going to move forward and take positions as if we might. Wow, you can kind of squeeze right in there without some detection zones, can't you? So why don't we just do that, Reginald Barclay? We'll get you right up to that half cover there.
I'll be right there.
Yes, trust me, you weren't going to get detected over there. And everybody, I guess we'll just put the last two behind this little curbside cover.
Yes, sir.
And wait and see what that drone does for us. And he's going to come for us, and he's going to require us. In fact, he's going to activate us for us. I was going to say he's going to make us have to activate him, but he does us the honors. I'm not too worried about a lone drone. It's just that we aren't concealed anymore, so we'll have to be a little more careful as we advance. Wesley, you want to do the honors? Who shall we start with? Shall we start with you? That's nice on a shot that was by no means guaranteed. That was nice of you to just take care of it and be done with it. I think what we'll do, Guinan, is we'll bring you up here. It'll give us vision inside this building over here. And I'm not going to move up the second ladder on a yellow move now that we're exposed and unhidden. So let's get a peek down that window from the second story first of all. Make sure we got nothing in that room. Okay, so we will get ready for the ladder assault next turn up to the next level. And with that in mind, we'll also get you up there. Data, because we definitely want you on some high ground. And everybody else can follow.
Don't be distracted. Stay focused on what you need to do.
Except, of course, Wesley, who will be bringing up the rear, having just shot. He'll have to motor to catch up to everybody else. Uh-oh. They see us through the windows. So we have activated a sentry and 2 troopers. And we got an overwatch on one of the troopers. So we gotta be careful now. Now they're gonna be down below us over here. They have access to the roof too. But not right where I am, I don't think. Let's see. So it's right there. So this actually can work as cover for Guinan. If they do try to come up the ladders to meet us, we'll have the ability to get a nice overwatch shot on them. The only challenge with that is if this trooper decides to run way out here, oh, of course that's the edge of the map, so will he may or may not be able to run over here and get enough of an angle to shoot at me in this cover. Well, guess what? This would probably be safer, and it would still give me a nice access to protect the roof from. So Guinan, let's get you right here so you can overwatch and prevent them from running up the roof, and try to give us the positions to be able to drop down on them as we choose. That's the plan. Question will be, will that overwatch, no, okay, we won't trigger the overwatch with Reginald Barclay, so we'll bring Reginald right up this way. Now we got to worry about moving some of our others, such as the sniper. He has vision on all of them. He has a nice 76% on the guy doing the overwatching. But I can also get him up to the roof without triggering said overwatch. So what is my preference? So let's get you over here, Data, so you also have some vision of anybody coming up on the roof. I like the idea of being in control. The problem being, without anyone down super low, I lose vision of these guys. So Worf, you'd be able to come up here. But I feel better having you here.
Confirmed.
In full cover, and you still have a shot on... Oh, but it wasn't the guy. That's why the Overwatch guy, he didn't have a good shot through here for us to trigger Overwatch. I was thinking he could see us since we could see him for Overwatch. Unfortunately, he's not a great shot down there. And we're not in a position to be able to use fire, and I'm not in a position that I want to... Let's see how we can get Wesley into the mix. Is there a way? Is there a convenient way? Let's see. We apparently don't have vision of this overwatching guy, but we can get Wesley on the lower level up to this door. He's going to have to make some noise getting there. But he may be able to help us get some vision on these guys, so we know where to drop down on them. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Unless I bring him right here, then he would have vision, but it's only half cover. That's the part I don't like. And they're in full cover. So I think we'll bring Wesley down on the bottom level, break through the window, so he can kind of be our eyes down on the lower levels. And we'll have a better idea. Oh!
Shut up, Wesley.
That was a window and not a door. No, that's a door. Or is it a glass door? Oh, it's a glass door, silly me. That's why the Overwatch was able to see him. I didn't realize that was a see-through door. Oops. Note to self, not all doors in Advent cities are wood or some such substance. Some are glass doors. Pay attention, pay attention. Oh my goodness. It's not a great shot on that trooper, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and try it out. Oh, way to make it happen, Worf. Ah, we're liking that. Steady the weapon. We're going to steady data just in case they decide to come topside on us, and we'll overwatch the rest as we get ready to figure out if we're going to drop down on them somewhere. The sentry is the one that's the closest to be able to maybe climb the roof. No, but he goes all the way down to the floor level 2 now. Missed, thank goodness. And he's on Overwatch. And he's locking me down as the trooper moves forward to us, and he gets a protected hit on us, and there goes some of our cover potentially. And a drone enters the mix. Lovely. Charge, charge, charge.
I did not swerve you, but if
And he's got us disoriented.
I
Don't need you telling me how to
So much for having Wesley on the ground to help us out. About the only thing he does do is he is our pair of eyes here. The problem with Wesley is what kind of cover? Yeah, is it still full cover there? No, it is half cover now with that hole in the wall. So we definitely have a problem there, and we are kind of locked down and disoriented. So let's move on and see what some other options are for us. Now we've got Worf available, but unfortunately it's Overwatch protected. So I'm kind of thinking, do we have the ability, and you don't have a flashbang. Of all the grenades not to have, Worf, you don't have what I needed. Let's see if we can drop down over here somehow above. Now we do have the ability to drop down above and the trooper over there and get a nice little flank there with Guinan. Does the guy underneath us have an ability from that position to make a move on us up that pole potentially? That's a long move on his part to get there. So I think I can come down and do this. I'm going to bring Guinan down. I think it's a safe move to get you down, Guinan, to get a nice flank shot on the Advent trooper down below. And I like the odds. 92. So basically 100%. So we're either going to kill or graze, one of the two. We got a pretty good shot at all of it, and we do the damage and kill.
It was an empty death.
Which is what we needed. It was an empty death, yes. Well, we got a good shot on the drone to take the drone out, and Worf, I think we're just going to make that your job. Almost did it. We had that one little armor defense, and so the drone is still alive and active, which is not good for Wesley, is it? What we may just have to do is hunker Wesley down just to keep him protected. His armor is gone. That's the bad news. what options do we have with our soldiers up above? We can maybe get them in position to do some fun things next turn, that's for sure. With this lone sentry down here, we'd have the ability to drop down, obviously, and get a flank, depending, of course, that's counting on him not moving. So let's do this, Reginald. Let's get you up to the corner here so that you have some potential to help us out next turn, and we're going to do the same for you. Data, what's the best spot to stick you in? If we got you down here, that would kind of leave the drone with some questions, wouldn't it? He's going to be stuck between choices, that drone will, won't he? So let's overwatch you, Reginald Barclay.
Yes, sir.
And I think I will just hunker you down, Wesley. We don't need any more ding injuries. Let's get you protected and see if the drone does something this turn. Or the sentry, for that matter. Where does he have a shot on? He's taking it and he missed. Thank goodness, low percent. Thank goodness for hunkers. And the drone is the sneaky one. He's gonna stun Worf. And he missed. Yes, 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 yes. Now we see a path out of our predicament here. Now my guess is that he is behind. So he's behind that window. So this should be some kind of a flank for you, wouldn't it? And he's probably on Overwatch. No, he shot, but he can often go on Overwatch after a shot, so this straight drop down shouldn't trigger his Overwatch, Guinan. Let's get you down there to take a peek. And we were right, he is on Overwatch. Not a perfect shot, not a perfect chance, but it's one we're going to take. There we go. Overwatch is most definitely removed. That frees you up, Worf, to do the job over here against the drone. Let's just open, not as if nobody knows we're here. Let's open the door and be quiet. Right now it's 100% shot from where you are, so why even bother moving, right? Boom, let's finish this little drone guy. Can you reach around and get the loot? Yes. We got an agility TCS.
I found it. Wanting.
Okay, Wesley, we can bring you forward. Do we have any other loot around? We have one that's going to expire, and I think Reginald, you're probably in a position to drop down and grab that. That's what I'm thinking. You could be too, Data, but we're going to have Reginald drop down right over here and pick up that loot. He felt like crashing through a window for it. Ah, just a plain old scope. Okay.
I thought you'd want to see this, sir.
At some point, some of this lower level stuff, we'll be able to start selling and make a little something off of it. But for now, we're going to take any loot we can to help bolster our weapons. Let's see. Oh, what do you know? Is that our... No, that's not our... I was thinking that... Is that our VIP? But no. That's just a citizen who's hovering in the corner. I think to kind of cover our cross over to the other side, I'm going to get you back up to the top, Data. There's a chance we activate another pod by coming up to this corner, but I kind of want to know that now before we get our guys positioned. Okay, so let's steady you up here as we start moving everybody forward and reloading. Or we'll just overwatch you. How can we get to the roof? What's the best way back to the roof? Well, if we can't see anybody from the roof, we don't have to stay on the roof anyway. The roof is no benefit to us. So let's just overwatch you, Reginald. We'll bring you forward, Wesley, and we'll just do a blue move so you can reload. Oh, we don't need to use the free reload for that. We'll just keep moving you forward to the other side of the door. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there a door out of this building over here? No, if I want to get out of this building, it's going to be crashing through windows. So maybe what we do... we can crash through a window to move upstairs then instead. Oh, we're going to be crashing through windows no matter how we do it. So let's move you up here, Wesley, to get some vision outside. Let's do the same with you. Except we'll bring you to the half cover. Can't quite reach that wall, can we? Guinan. I want to get you reloaded, so I'm only gonna move. Well, this should be clean because they're looking out the windows, so let's get you this little half cover and reload you.
All right.
And Worf, we would definitely want to get you up with everybody else, but it's got to be a slow move forward because you're out of ammo. So let's do a blue move and reload. Really don't want to push forward without you, even though there should only be one more, possibly one more drone and possibly one more pod, or just one more pod and no drone. You know, when you're dealing with... oh wait, there's one active? Who the heck did I miss? It was a pod of 3? Holy smokes, I'm moving up as if everything's okay. Who is the one active? 5 killed. It was 3 in the pot. Is there another drone active that I'm not aware of somewhere? I don't know, but I'm going to be on Overwatch just in case.
Right, okay.
And we will steady your weapon data. Wow. Somehow, or that counter is just not accurate. We got some Overwatch going to help us out in case. There we go. Well, that's not the one, but we got the last pod activated.
20 meters. It's awfully close, don't you think?
Got a hit on the Viper, which is always nice. Oh, we couldn't finish it off. Almost. We couldn't quite finish off the Viper. Wouldn't that have been nice? Okay, now we're in a situation... I'm thinking... now, these are just troopers, correct? Trooper, yes. And of course, the action happened without Worf up near the front to help us out. The quickest thing I can do is bring Guinan over here. She's in full cover. Then we somehow have to make sure we're locking down these troopers in the back so she can't get flanked. But I think I'm going to run and gun up to the Viper. And I have 4 activated. So where the heck is that? It's got to be another drone somewhere that I activated and didn't realize it.
Can you honestly say you don't have any doubt?
That's scary. Let's get rid of this Viper. I like the odds. Oh! I guess I shouldn't say things like that. It jinxed me in the reverse. Well, dang it, dang it, dang it. That's bad news. That means I got to do something I'm not in position to really do. Now I can get a shot on the Viper from here and definitely finish it off. It at least leaves me in full cover. That gives me better odds. 94% point blank. That is my best odds. So let's try that one. Okay. A wasted shot that I didn't want to take, but it got us an Illyrium core. Very good news. Problem is I got Worf up here that is not in a position to get anywhere this turn. That's really not good. So we're just going to get him up as close as we can so he can help us out next turn. And I got to figure out what's the best course of action with you, Wesley. They're spread out too far, so I cannot get both of them, and that leaves Guinan very prone. Very, let's repeat that, very prone. Now I take that back, I do have the ability to take a nice shot on this trooper here, don't I? Let's take it 91% and let's make it happen. Data. That narrows it down to 1. Now if I can get, ooh, death from above, isn't that nice? But we don't have vision on the other guy for holo targeting. How far can our flashbang hit? Not far enough. He is one lucky trooper to be just out of range. Good thing he stole away that way. One thing we will do is steady our weapon then. And you, Wesley, are going to be the one that's going to have to protect Guinan. And I'm thinking getting you right here on Overwatch will hopefully protect. Will it be close enough though? That's the question. Will it be close enough? Because if he runs far enough over there, dangity dang dang dang. Pilar runs far enough over there. That gets me a little farther forward, but might not get me the vision I want. So that's about as close as I can get over here. And still have vision to hopefully protect Guinan with Overwatch.
I will do as you ask.
Wesley, I hope your reach on your Overwatch is far enough to give some protection.
I see.
No. Yes, oh my goodness. Phew. Guinan, you owe Wesley something. You owe him your life. Look at that. Now, I'm guessing that one last active, that who knows how it got active. We got to find this prisoner that we got to get. Is she down on the bottom levels? Yeah, it looks like it's in this room over here. And what is my best way to get in that room? That is the question. Wesley, we're going to run you in here. We're just going to run you in here unless the drone's in there. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's go up to the window.
I will do as you ask.
So we do have that missing drone or whatever, and we don't even see the prisoner from here. Does that mean the prisoner's on the 2nd level? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got the prisoner on the 2nd level. So Wesley, let's get ready to run you up the stairs. Yeah, nice. It's always fun to crash through a window, huh? Let's see. I think it's now time to start doing some big, quick moves to get people forward.
Acknowledged. I will be there shortly.
Reinforcements are imminent in the yellow, so we do need to kind of hustle to get ourselves positioned for this capture. Let's see. Oh, you have a way. Is that a way? Oh, you can go from the, oh, it's from the pole up through the roof, so we can get vision down in there if we wanted, but I think we're just going to keep you up here in position, and we can always drop down next turn. Or do we drop down now? Because that prisoner is, don't they have the ability to run off a little bit? Well, let's just bring you in here, Reginald Barclay. Let's get eyes on our target, our VIP target. There we go.
Menace 1-5. Remember, we're here to capture the VIP if possible. Knock them out and bring them in.
We have some loot that I probably should grab real quick since we're not in immediate imminent danger. PCS perception. And how far away we can get up to the, we can get back up to the roof with you, Guinan. Let's do it. And Worf, we definitely don't want to leave you in the dust, so let's get you ready to climb.
We will be there.
Okay, who is the best for me to have carry? I think Wesley will keep you and your suppression available, and I think Reginald Barclay, there is no exact person that might be the best. I'm almost thinking like you, Data, would be the best one to carry the prisoner. Let's get you down in there. Of course, then we're gonna have to wait till next move, doggone it. Maybe you can do the honors, Reginald Barclay, and beat the prisoner, knock her out. Subdue, that's the word they choose to use.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
And then we'll get you down there, Data, to carry the target package. I guess this is now a target package. Okay, let's... Guinan, we're going to keep you up on the roof. Reinforcements are still only imminent, so we'll move you over here. And Worf, we're going to do the same with you, get you over on the far side. And Wesley, we're going to get you up top too now.
Coordinates set, sir.
All right, reinforcements are still in the yellow. Let's get down in there against our prisoner and figure this out. Data, you're the one. You have the
Loading is complete.
lifting abilities. So let's get you up to the roof.
Commander.
Let's see how you're going to work that ladder. Very good. Everybody else should have the ability to make it out, so we'll do our little reload here. Not that we're going to need it unless maybe it turns red this very next turn.
Time with me.
I remain vigilant.
Right, okay.
And it is red now, but we may just all be in a position to leave now. Let's see. Data, what is your range down here? You do have the range with our prisoner.
Confirm,
Let's
sir.
see. Yep. Let's get the heck out of here. Mission accomplished.
I don't agree.
So now it says killed 8, active 0. Oh, it was I see. It was counting the VIP as active. That must have been what it was. I'm guessing it must have been the VIP that added into that count. For those of you at home that figured that out, thanks for bearing with me. Here we go. We are ready to get out of here. Mission accomplished. Boom, evac all. And we may just well have another mission set up for us too.
Status
Operation
confirmed. Mission
Senseless
accomplished.
Key. Flawless.
VIP is secure.
Seems like we've had so many with nicks. Of course, we did potentially open ourselves up to getting some nicks and stuff, but fortunately it was just our armor that took the hits on this mission. Worf, you're looking a little happy there. Resist, fight, believe, glory, honor, victory. And we're just going to go with this photo right off the bat. Good job, guys.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
So we had a nice little mission for a change with no little nicks and cuts, so that's nice to see. Although overall I think this playthrough's been going better as far as injuries go than my basic enemy within long war mission. There I'm getting a lot more dings, so I got to make sure. I'm thinking that I'm getting hit a lot, and I may be mixing up in my mind my other playthrough. So this one I think we're still in decent shape to move forward. Let's get out there, get ready for our next mission. I think our next mission is over 100% infiltrated, so we may be ready to go on it pretty quick here.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any
Couple
reported
promotions,
casualties.
which is nice.
Can't hope for a
We
better
got Wesley Crusher and Data, our sharpshooter, our gunner and sharpshooter, both getting promotions, so we'll take it. And there's our VIP, not happy with being captured. Our PCS agility +7 dodge. That seems like a nice increase. We have AIM PCS chip, which is nice, an Elerium core and a scope. So we got a few more days to get some things cleared on the inside. I think in our resistance we're going to find skirmishers, which will be nice to have an extra soldier in the barracks. We've been cutting it close here a little bit. Let's get out there and see how this next mission is looking. What have we got? Alien alloys available. Not now. Let me look at the mission or the map first. So Raptor, what are we looking at for the Raptor mission? It's only 9 hours left. This is adding a resistance contact, which would be very nice. But it's a slightly tougher mission. Neutralize an advent target in a vehicle. What does our squad look like? Oh, so we do have a bigger squad, so I'm not... So at least we did go in, and look at these guys need earned promotions, and I didn't give them promotions? Is that what I didn't do or failed to do? Okay, so we'll be able, what we're going to do is we will make sure they get promoted before we take off on the next mission. I panicked there a little bit. We got some promotions even to go through that I apparently overlooked in setting up for this mission. So we're going to get those guys promoted, and I think what we'll do is I'm going to just take that last 9 hours, see if we can get it down to vulnerable. It is a concealed start, but we're just going to try it and see if we can do it. And for those 9 hours, by the time I get down there, I might as well just scan right where I am, huh? Do we have anybody to heal that I can just pop over to the Templar headquarters for the 9 hours and see if we can speed up any healing? How many we got injured over here? We got wounded, I think it said 4. Oh, so we got a lot of troops available right now. We only got 2 wounded, 17 and 26 hours. Yeah, so we don't need to head over there right now. Let's see.
I've got to hand it to the aliens.
So advent strength is 2 everywhere but down in New Mexico. Let's go pick up, how are my allies? 29? Yeah, let's go down to these alloys, use up our time, and then we'll come back and pop in on Raptor.
Avenger plotting new course.
Hopefully it doesn't take 9 hours just to fly there. No, we're good. Let's scan. Okay, now we gotta go, and it is 100% fully infiltrated. Enemy readiness normal, and we have a mission to go on next time. And right before we jump in on our next episode, we will be giving some promotions, so that's something for us to look forward to, see what new abilities we're going to get to help us out on this very light mission. So 10 to 12, a little stronger in the way of enemies that we're going to be facing. So come join me to see if we're up to the challenge. We have a decent squad ready to go in on this one. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from Western Kentucky. Thanks for watching.